Today we're going to talk about what is disciplined trading. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. G'day traders, Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading, just down at the park. My son's over there playing basketball and I'm just getting the dogs out for a walk. It's a beautiful winter's day. Today we're going to talk about what is trading discipline. So if you've, a lot of traders have emailed and asked, how can I work on my discipline? How can I become more of a disciplined trader? They've read Mark Douglas's book, The Disciplined Trader. They've read Trading in the Zone. They've done other work by high performance trader Steve Edwards, I believe it is. There's some great books out there, but today just talking about what is disciplined trading. And I think it's great to read stuff. It's great to listen to things. I'm a huge fan of bulletproofing your mindset daily. I talk about getting my 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. Go to my homepage if you haven't got it. It's an audio file. You can listen to it wherever you go. Hopefully each time you listen to it, it just helps you retweak part of your daily routine. I believe that the results that you're getting are results of your current daily routine. Whether you think you have a routine or not, you do. So what is disciplined trading? I consider myself to be highly disciplined, although the other areas outside of trading are easy for me to discipline myself. Sport, athletics, academics, all those things didn't come without effort, but they came from learning the hard way in a lot of cases. But trading for me, there's been a lot of challenges to become a disciplined trader, and I think I approached it from all the wrong directions in terms of my understanding of what disciplined trading was. And I talk about blowing up small accounts. I talk about learning a lot from other traders, and a couple of traders in particular that really have impacted me. One is Peter Brandt, the other is Brent Penfold. I've learned from several other traders on different podcasts and reading their books. But disciplined trading, I think if you're day trading, you can fall victim to a lot of the things that will happen once you're on live time. You prepare properly, you've back tested, you've got a sound strategy, you've been trading long enough to stick to your plan. But when you get into live time, you're still going to be subject to the human factor, which is that at any given time anything can happen and your mindset can shift. So you get into a small trade, or you've been successful, you've been profitable, and like Peter Brandt says, your largest drawdown is still ahead of you. And that's largely because we can still make mistakes that can blow us up in one single trade. You can average into a losing trade, you can move your stops, you can not use stops, you can chase trades, you can revenge trade, you can anger trade. I talk about going to end-of-day trading, and I think one of the best things for me, for my approach, my temperament, my skill set, was to go to end-of-day trading. And the reason why is that I think it protects me from destroying my account. I try to trade more than 3 or 4 pairs at a time in any given week. I believe that most major pairs offer one great trading setup every single week on end of day. Now there are other trades, but I'm looking for certain basic trades. Now, one of the ways that I think disciplined trading works is this: you get a trade, it's a great trade, you make some money on it, you're profitable. You do the same thing the following week, you're profitable. You get to your 3rd or 4th week or 10th week, and you've been consistent, and you get an ideal setup. And you think, this is working, it's great, but I need to speed things up. And so you decide to get into a trade with a larger than normal position. Then the market doesn't quite react the way that your hypothesis meant it should. So you move your stop to give it a little bit more breathing space, or perhaps you average into a trade that's gone against you. The market continues to move against you. And so you may actually do that again. and then at this point you're experiencing a larger than normal loss to your individual trades. You decide to leave it in because you think that the market's overnight's gonna probably correct and come back, and you don't want to take that loss and know that it reversed and you could have been in the money the next morning. You get up in the morning and it's moved against you even further, and now you're experiencing a certain percentage of your account being drawn down. And so the market, you know that now you need to take the loss, but you let it grow a little bit longer to the point where now it's actually a significant percentage, and you think, no, I need to get out of this trade. The pain factor is too great. Now that's just an example of what is disciplined trading. So disciplined trading, your signal shows up, you calculate your position size allocated to that trade. My end of day setup, what is ideal for me is I'll place the orders into the market. That's it. I don't check it till the next day. Now, in the early part of me switching over to end of day, and I talked about learning initially on end of day, was I would check the market intraday. Now, trading the hourly charts has taught me a lot about the end of day markets. There'll often be two pushes. They'll move the market early on and confirm that early entry, and they'll come back and retest it possibly at the Asia close, London Open, or the US Open. Stop out those early entries. So if you were trading on the hourly system, you may have been in profit. Not always, but you may have been in profit, and then it comes back, hits the break-even stops, refills more orders, and then continues to move in the original direction. And then at this point, you may be too scared to take the trade a second time. So disciplined trading, putting your orders in, sticking to your money management rules, and not moving your stops or averaging into a losing position and checking it. So end of day, I don't check those until the next morning. That's part of my disciplined trading. Part of my disciplined trading is sticking to those money management rules on every single trade. Now, it's like Peter Brandt says, every single trade is just a datum point in a series of data points that overall you'll be able to extrapolate information about in terms of your performance, in terms of positive expectancy, in terms of your average loss, your average gain, all these things. If you break the rules on any one trade, that's where your data becomes unreliable. That's where you're going to have a black swan where you could blow your account up. You could make more money on it, but you run the risk. The greater the risk you take on, the greater the likelihood that you're going to blow your account up, because your risk of ruin will be above zero. So disciplined trading, placing limit orders in the market when you know that there could be breakout trades, because once the market moves, it could have an explosive move, and at that point now you need to decide, should you chase the trade? If chasing the trade is not part of your plan, and you're now faced with another decision which violates your trading plan. So again, disciplined trading is sticking to the original trade plan that you have. If your trade plan calls for placing limit orders, place the limit orders. If you are not supposed to chase trades, you need to have the discipline to ignore that and then move on and look at a different pair. Your money management rules are key with disciplined trading. Really, you can almost violate every other rule except for that. But if you violate your capital management rules, that's when you're going to do the most damage, not only financially but psychologically. And I talk about damaging accounts, blowing them up. And each time you do that, it gets harder and harder to come back. So disciplined trading is having the understanding of the importance of sticking to your plan. In the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders, the number one thing we work on initially is the vision statement of who it is that you want to become as a trader. And Mark Douglas talks about becoming the trader that you want to be now. And the reason why that is that the vision is what will pull you forward day after day to do the right thing. Disciplined trading doesn't require you to go up on a hill and eat wheatgrass and meditate and do yoga all day, denying yourself all the things in life that you want. But in terms of your trading, if you do not stick to your plan, and capital management is the 3 M's: money management, methodology, and your mindset. If you don't stick to the money management part of it, the market is a cruel teacher, and it will teach you some serious lessons. So disciplined trading traders, draw out your plan, stick to it. Now, as you go along, if your trade plan evolves, that's fantastic, but stick to the plan. It shouldn't require effort. It's like brushing your teeth. It should just be part of your life on an unconscious competence level. Stick to capital management, stick to your methodology, have the mindset to know that trading is a business, and whether it's an entry order, an exit order, stop loss order, like Peter Brandt says, become a glorified order enter. So hopefully you got some value out of today's video. Disciplined trading should not require any effort. If there's effort involved or stress involved, there's a problem, traders. Go back and review your plan, keep it simple, and may the markets go with you. Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.